Good evening, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. I'm doing a general read for the week coming for my water signs. That is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is going to be a bit of a doozy, so I'm going to go ahead and hop right into this. Hopefully I will not be too long. So this is for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I have two storylines that are running for y'all, my water signs. One is, okay, I'm going to give you this message first. The Eight of Lotus in the reverse. I'm having so much fun with these cards. Y'all don't even know. The Eight of Lotus in the reverse. This has to do with your emotions, okay? What they're saying for you with the Eight of Lotus in the reverse is you're going to need to cut back your emotions that are connected to anything of any of the trauma or the past, anything that you've been connected to from PTSD. And I know it's not easy. A lot of you have been through a whole lot. And we dwell, water signs, on the realm of energy, emotions. We feel things very, very deeply. People with heavy water placement charts are extremely sensitive to energy and emotions, particularly other people's emotions. But what they're saying is it is harvesting season. Right now, it's your time to harvest whatever your talent, your skill, whatever God has planned for you. You know, it's harvesting season. And they're telling you, go ahead, pull back on your emotions, and go ahead and you can begin now to harvest. You can begin now to harvest, from all of the seeds that you planted. Okay, this card represents cutting back on our activities, emotions, and making use of what we already had. So they're saying you already have all the tools. You already have everything that you need right now to go ahead and, like the magician, use those tools now to manifest things that are beneficial for yourself. Okay, right now is the right time and it is the right place. Okay. In whatever your job is, whatever your skill, your talent, whatever the case may be, okay? Whatever your distractions energetically, spiritually, and emotionally were up until now, it's over, okay? It might feel like it's still going on, but it's not. So we're going to have to clear the energy like I did the other day. We're going to have to now clear the energy and go ahead and access, while we're harvesting, the usable parts of what's around us and get rid of whatever is not purposeful. You understand? So you might have had to be on guard because you were being attacked. Okay, you might have had a lot of guards up, emotional guards, trying to protect your energy, this, that, and the other. Right now, they want you to get rid of and clear out. Like this man, you see he is cutting away the parts of the plant he does not need so that he can get to the herb part and harvest it and use it. There are parts of you right now that you need to manifest for yourself in this harvesting season, and you need to move everything, all the junk, emotional junk, out the way from whatever you just overcame or went through. Okay, the proper attitude is important, which means we have to clear our energy. In a nutshell is what they're saying. I have the Six of Double Vargas here, okay, also for you. Okay, so this is the thing. They're saying that you're getting ready to go into some type of connection or relationship, or a new phase of your life where you're going to start dating again with your brand new tools, okay, with the best parts of you. Now you're going to clear all bad energy, bad emotions away, because you don't need that stuff for anything from the past, from anyone from the past. You're only going to use the things that are good to you. And as you move forward, they're telling you, make sure you approach your relationships, water signs, not from a place of an agenda or a motive, okay, is what they're saying. Okay, they're saying to be in perfect balance, just the attitude that you should take is that of one that wants to be you're like a neutral person, okay? You're not seeking, well, I'll just read to you what it says here, okay? This card represents nurturing, okay? The type of love that provides what is needed, no more and no less. To love in this way actually involves detachment. That's what I was looking for. So now going forward, you shouldn't be emotionally detached. You should not be emotionally codependent to anybody in any kind of a way. You should be able to love somebody without emotional codependence. So it's a love, but in a detachment type of a way, okay? Where you're not doing too much or doing too little, where you're not too involved, okay? When we're too involved and connected to somebody, sometime unconsciously, we're being motivated by selfish interest. Okay, and we may feed too much or too little. You see, she's breastfeeding a baby. To do what is right, we have to observe and listen without self-interest, and that's the main thing. As you move into your future connections, they're saying love with detachment. Okay, love with detachment. Don't do too much. Don't do too little for anybody. Okay. What you're going to do is be very careful to observe and listen without having any type of ulterior motive or any type of self-interest for yourself. Believe it or not. Without trying to, without thinking of how something can benefit you, just be detached. Get to know people in a detached way, okay? And be very observant and be a very good listener and learn people, okay? And just love people in not giving too much, okay? Or taking too much from anybody, energetically, right? Or spiritually as well, okay? The child will tell us what he or she needs, and we feed the child for the sake of the child, not for our own gain. So as you get into your connections, make sure you're not listening for cues for how you can gain from the other person. And hopefully you will also attract someone of the same vibration as you that's not observing and listening to you and getting to know you from an angle of what they can get from you. Just within your own energy and within your own right, get to know people from an angle of, being neutral, not beneficial. And that's a detached kind of love, okay? All right. They're also calling on, this has something to do with your sex life. The peacock. The peacock is very beautiful. And they're telling you something about the future partner that you're going to have. You two are going to come together because it's genuine love. It's some type of tantric sex wherein you're going to use some type of energy that's going to be really, really powerful. I just want to find it for you really, really quick because it's really important what they were saying. And here it is, the peacock. Okay, so the peacock is a bird of beauty. The bird is found in the heaven of the gods. In Buddhism, it is believed that the peacock creates beautiful plumage, by living on a diet of poisonous plants and snakes. It takes what is poisonous and transforms it into beauty. Okay, therefore, the peacock is a symbol of the Tantric path, okay, which transforms destructive desires, which would be like the life force, sexual energy, and convert it into spiritual energy and heightened awareness. So what you're going to do with your new partner, what you guys are going to do is take that destructive type energy, and y'all together are going to transform it into some type of very powerful spiritual energy that's going to clear blockages that could be in both of your chakras. So this next love that you're going to be in, because it's going to be from a genuine heart space, not one from how can I capitalize off of this person, because it's going to be another pure-hearted person. So both of you are going to be able to love each other with detachment, and you're also going to be able to combine your energy in a tantric way and literally use it. I feel like both of you are alchemists to clear any type of blockages in your chakras through your love making with this new partner of yours, okay? When y'all free this energy and send it up through the chakras, unimpeded, it will feed your higher selves, okay? Like the peacock. You'll transform poison into beauty. This card represents transformative power. When a poisonous thought comes into consciousness, we let it go and watch it ascend out the top of our heads, okay? So you're getting ready to come into a union with someone, and the two of you, whatever blockages that you guys have left inside of you, you're going to be both of a high vibration. You're going to have some type of tantric sex with that type of destructive energy, but you're coming together in purity, remember? Because you're leaving old emotions behind from past bad experiences, and you're only taking the good parts of yourself moving forward. And what you're going to do is come together, like I said, and from a pure space, you're going to observe and listen to each other, and you're not going to try to listen for how someone can benefit you. You're just going to listen from a detached point, both of you, okay? And just, be of service without doing too much or doing too little. You both should be balanced now and be able to come together in pure, balanced love without trying to capitalize or any type of agenda. And that type of love is going to clear up any leftover blockages in your chakras, in your love making, as you transform that destructive energy into spiritual power into both of you. Okay. And what I also have for you here is the Padma Dakini, the Dakini of lotuses. And I have her here in the reverse. Okay. I need the Dakini of lotuses. Give me a second here, because it's something important that I need to address with that as well. Where is she? There she is. Oh, no, that's Jules. We need the one of lotuses. There she is. Okay. So what this card represents, yes. Okay, your subconscious mind. So the Dakinis are goddesses dancing in the vast empty space that is consciousness. Okay? They are skywalkers. Their home is the unobstructed space of the mind that is unbounded and connected to all life in its depth. They are thought or inspiration that comes directly from the Janus. They are powerful energies that rise into consciousness and bring freedom and joy and teach us that we are not isolated egos living in a world of doubt. Okay? They connect us with the divine. Okay? So, in reverse here. So, this has something to do with accessing your subconscious mind now. Okay? You might need to do something to free yourself a little more so you can access your subconscious mind. Okay? Or somebody needs to, we're not isolated egos living in a world of doubt. Okay? They connect us with the divine. Okay? Padmakinis is a manifestation of Amitabha, the Buddha of fire and love. She holds his lotus in her right hand. Okay. So it's in reverse. So something could be blocking your manifestations. Okay. Water signs, something could be blocking your manifestations, and you manifest from your subconscious mind. So be careful of the space that you hold in your subconscious mind, who and what you hold in that space. Be careful of your programming. Be careful of what you allow in your mind. Now I have it. Thank you. I was trying to remember what it was, and now I remember exactly what it is. So these two cards right here, they actually go with this line right here. There's a witch for water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For this coming week, this is the Seven of Wands, okay? The Seven of Wands, witches should hold other witches accountable. And then as you see here, there's a woman that it's going to be like a witch hunt this week. Okay, I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's. But this week, there's going to be a witch hunt for a bad witch. Okay, where someone is going to be held accountable once and for all for something that they've been doing in the dark, that's going to be exposed to the light. So there's going to be like a witch hunt this week, but it's a righteous one. There's someone that's going to be exposed for being a bad witch. Witches should hold each other accountable. And that's where these two cards right here come in. So what's going on is someone feels like or felt like they couldn't manifest abundance. They could not manifest money the way they wanted to. So with the Ten of Jewels, and it came out sideways, what this person did was they did something out of greed and out of selfishness, okay? And it's because what they're holding in their subconscious mind is what will not allow them to manifest money the same way as you. So there's somebody that because they could not manifest the abundance that you manifest because of the way you think and because of your subconscious programming, they don't think the way you do. They don't have the same subconscious programming as you. So this person, this bad witch here, that's getting ready to be held accountable this week, this is what they did. Okay, so this card represents greed, one of the three poisons that drives the wheel. This card represents going beyond the prosperity of the Nine of Jewels by losing balance. Greed is the belief that one can benefit at the expense of others. This is a delusion. When we imbalance the world through our self-centered desires, everyone suffers. When one individual hoards money by improper activity or unfair deals, money does not circulate properly and real prosperity suffers. So because of somebody's subconscious mind and thinking not being in the highest vibration of love, and also operating out of fear, operating out of lack, this person did something that was wrong. They were greedy and they held on to some money in some type of a way. And this week they're going to be held accountable. Okay, they're the water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, now I have someone could be the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Arches, the Wounded Warrior here, the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Seer here. Okay, and this is what they're going to be held accountable for. Okay, what they're going to be held accountable for this week, whoever this person is. Oh. What this person is going to be held accountable for this week is trying to manipulate something for a very long time. And that was that you were going to be a seer. The reason, whoever you are, you might be a seer type energy, okay? And this person wanted, this person knew that you were a seer. They knew that you were a seer. They found out about your spiritual path, okay? And they wanted to cut off your power. You see the Strength card here, Siddhartha cut his hair, strength. You know, they wanted to cut you off from your path. They wanted to cut you off from your crown. This person wanted to block you from what your destiny was. They wanted you to be cut off. All right. And the Nine of Wands, this person took you through a whole lot. And I'm just going to tell you really quick. I'm not going to read the whole book to you. I know. I want to get to the cards. But the Seer. So it tells the story of Siddhartha the Buddha, when he was a baby, his parents wanted to know, and they asked, a spiritual man what he will become. And what happened was they said he will either become an emperor and rule a kingdom and a great warrior, or he'll pursue a spiritual path and become a Buddha, which is a title of someone that masters themselves. They master all the lower aspects of themselves, and they operate in a higher realm of consciousness, okay, of a balanced seer, right? So the mother, Asita, she wanted to find out specifically which one. So she went to another seer, and they looked at the markings on his head. They looked at a point on his head, a mark on his forehead. They looked at some circles on the bottom of his feet. And they knew then that he was going to grow up and become a Buddha by his footprints. They could tell by the patterns on the soles of his feet, how they were depicted. And also there was a point on his head and a mark between his eyes. So there are different signs that you can look for in a person that is a seer. Okay, a lot of us have them. They're moles. Sometimes you're born feet first, water signs. My mother had 6 children, and I'm the only one that came out feet first, breached. Sometimes the one that comes out feet first, that's a sign that you might be born with, your third eye activated. You might have the gift of sight. Some of us are born with moles in certain spots on our body. It's different signs, that you look for. My own child got a mole on her finger, and the same mole in the center of the bottom part of her eye, and then another spot on her hand. It's specific markings on certain people's bodies. Nonetheless, so the mother was weeping because she wouldn't have a chance to really see him grow up to become this great spiritual leader and hear his teachings, because they understood even then that, this is not your child. This is someone that came through you, that has their own path, and they have whatever they came here to become, and it's not up to you. But the father, being more logical than emotional like the mother, she was more accepting of this, but the father was thinking more logically. And the father, in thinking more logically, felt like he could control Siddhartha's fate. So he took to task and found out, so when these 4 things happen, it will cause him to trigger him to have a spiritual awakening, and he'll become he'll get on the spiritual path. So what he did was he took every precaution he could along his life path to make sure that those 4 things never happened in his life, so he would not become this seer. Okay? But you cannot control a person's fate. Now, I'm going to close this book because I'm done with it. But the whole point is, the reason it's coming out is somebody wanted to cut you off. Someone wanted to cut you off from your crown chakra. Someone did a whole bunch of things to block you spiritually, to block your spiritual power and strength card, with the strength card here. And then 9 of Wands, you were the wounded warrior for what you went through because you're a seer. Whoever you are, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The same way Siddhartha's father was putting obstacles in his path to stop this wheel from turning and a prophecy being fulfilled. That's exactly what they did to you, water sign. Somebody literally got a reading on you and heard that you were going to be a seer, and what they did was, and that's this bad witch right here, what they did was they went ahead and said, okay, so if I can block off their crown, cut off their hair, if I can stop them from having love, if I could block them financially, and if I can isolate them from the world, that will stop this person, this water sign, from becoming a seer. If I block these 4 things from happening, they won't become this great seer. And someone tried to do it, and they used a community of people to do it, water signs. They've been using isolation spells on you. They did all these things that Siddhartha's dad was told to stop you from your destiny. But at the end of the day, if that was who you were to become, there is nothing any human or any demon or anyone can do to stop it from happening. If they isolated you, then you went through a transformation in your isolation. It don't matter. If they crucified you in front of a whole group of people, then that purified your spirit and your mind. It helped you to burn through a whole bunch of things you might have been in your head about and made you stronger, from being publicly ostracized and your character assassinated in front of everybody. That fire and heat that was on you purified your spirit. And you became a seer anyway, even though this person tried to block you. So I know I've been talking for a minute now, 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these cards. So like I said, and it was done in the spirit of greed, which isn't good for anyone. The 10 of Jewels here. Whoever this bad witch is, she did this out of greed because she wanted to manifest abundance for herself and become very rich and wealthy. But her subconscious mind does not have the right thought dwelling inside of it to manifest on the outside the type of wealth. Her subconscious mind is not wealthy. She's not wealthy in her mind and not abundant in her thinking. She operates out of fear. When you operate out of fear and lack, and that's what's in your subconscious mind, that's what's going to manifest in the physical. So she didn't even have the mind or the vibration or to manifest what she was wanting to manifest. So she decided, if I could just stop you from becoming a seer and steal your spiritual path, then I'll be able to become rich, because whatever it is that you have in your subconscious mind, which is the highest vibration of love, it's going to cause money to flow in for you. You're going to become rich. So if I can just block your path, I can become the seer instead, and I'm going to do magic with my seer powers, and I'm going to become one of the richest women's. I'm going to become one of the most wealthy witches in the world when I become the great seer by blocking you. That's how, and they're going to be held accountable. Whoever you are, I'm hearing, put on your red dress, put on your makeup, put on your high heels, because I'm not going to sing it to y'all, because I know y'all are tired of my damn singing. But I think some of y'all might know to put on your red dress and put on your high heels, because baby, all right, y'all know the song I'm talking about. So what I have here is, whoever you are, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Queen of Wands. Okay? Because whatever or however this bad witch had people looking at you all this time, all of that shit is behind you. It's time to release any negative energy and emotions, because you're being vindicated right now. So you can put your pretty dress on, do your hair, put on your lipstick, and put on high heels if you like heels. Tell your cat that you're going to spend time with him later. Pet that cat a little bit. But right now, it's your time. Queen of Wands, you're going to put your cute outfits on. Them summer dresses that you ordered from Temu, right? I know you got a couple of them from Temu, and it's going to be in the mail soon, and get ready, because you're going to go out and have a good time, because this bad witch right here is about to be exposed and held accountable. Yeah, look at her. That's what the card says. I really want y'all to see this, because when I pulled it, I couldn't believe it. It says, witches should hold other witches accountable. Somebody is getting ready to be held accountable. Look at her. Look at her. She wanted to be you so bad, so she could literally use your abilities to become rich, because she doesn't have a wealthy mindset. She doesn't have an abundant mindset. Abundance is love. When you operate out of love and that energy flows freely. And now she's not going to know which way to go. The Two of Swords. Indecisive witch. Okay? Figure out what you truly want. Right? Indecisive. I feel like she might even have some type of dual or split personality. Okay? So someone's being held accountable this week, okay? All right, what I have here is I have, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone, okay? Queen of Swords, but in the reverse. This is someone that always had mean words to say, that always was telling lies on you, deceptive, cold, callous. You know, this was someone that was a Queen of Swords reverse, a narcissist, a sociopath type personality that did not bite their tongue, and they made accusations against you while you were not there to defend yourself. Four of Swords. Why ain't you resting? This person is getting ready to end up like this. Whoever this person is, they're going to end up just like, I feel like, their mother. And they're touching me right now because they want me to talk about something. This person's overwhelmed now because of what they did to you. Because right now, all these people right here are about to hold them accountable. And they're going to be exposed for who they really are. And they could be sitting in a dark room just like this right here. Oh, now you quiet. Oh, now you want to hold that Bible on your lap against your chest. Oh, now you don't want to come out the house and talk to nobody. Now you hiding, okay? And the reason is, you know, it's okay. Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. Look at her. She's heartbroken. Her ass is heartbroken because she's been found out for her secret plan. The secret plan to stop God's will from happening, which was for you to become a great seer and for you to become famous. Whoever you are, she's heartbroken because she thought she would be able to literally throw obstacles in your path to block you, cut off your hair, cut you off from your connection to God, and she would be able to assume your power even though she doesn't have your mindset and she doesn't have love in the highest vibration like you. And she would use your powers to get rich for herself. And now she's heartbroken because she's exposed. And she's probably sitting in her house with a Bible against her chest now and her slippers on, embarrassed. She embarrassed. Look at her. She's sitting just like this, you know, holding her Bible. Now she holding her Bible and she's ashamed because she don't want to talk to nobody. She didn't turn the ring off her phone. Now, I just don't feel like talking because she doesn't want to be held accountable. But these people are holding her accountable. All right, go ahead, Holy Spirit. The Ace of Pentacles reverse. It might be an Emperor that might be holding her accountable. But we're going to go ahead and shuffle these cards. The Queen of Pentacles. Moving forward. You might be a Queen of Pentacles. You might be a Queen of Pentacles. Or there might be a Queen of Pentacles that might be moving something forward with an Emperor in reverse. Okay? So this is fire energy and earth energy. This could be an older man or older woman. This could be two different people. Okay? The Emperor in the reverse, we know, could be a man or a woman. Aries energy. Could be a tyrant type energy. Financially irresponsible. Emotionally irresponsible. Has poor boundaries with friends and family. You know, this is somebody that could be a liar, deceptive. An older person, old enough to know better, but they don't do better. Okay? Not a good role model, even though they're old enough to be a role model for a lot of younger people, young adults. Okay? But there's an Emperor in the reverse and a Queen of Pentacles that are moving forward with something. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. These two people, it might be two people that are moving forward with what? They're moving forward with what, Holy Spirit? The King of Swords reverse. So they're moving forward with the plan that they have. Oh, maybe they're part of the Ten of Swords reverse. And the Eight, oh wow, the Eight of Wands reverse. So what could be happening here, water signs, is whoever this bad witch is that's getting ready to be held accountable this week, there is possibly an older fire sign male, earth sign woman, take it as it resonates. There could also be an air sign, another Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Whoever this is, they're a narcissist too, because birds of a feather do flock together. But nonetheless, all these people are going to point the finger back at her. Everybody's going to point the finger back at her. You know? See? Everybody's going to point. All roads lead right back to this bad witch right here that don't want to come out her room now. Okay? And that's what they're planning on doing. And they're all going to cut her off and isolate her. What else with the Eight of Wands reversed? Because everybody now has full clarity of who she is and exactly what she did. Woo, child. Somebody's coming. Water signs. Somebody is coming under fire. Maybe this is an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay? The Two of Swords is Gemini energy. But Gemini, Libra energy. But whoever, this is, I'm asking for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, what is happening this week? This week. This person's going to be held accountable this week. This is the week. And everybody's going to cut her off. Justice. Woo! Somebody is about to, justice is about to prevail. And this cup that's about to be poured out, for whoever this person is, it's not going to be nothing pretty. I'm telling you that. The Four of Cups with the Justice card. Whatever they're about to hand her that's in this cup, I'm telling you, I have the Eight of Pentacles. It came out sideways. I need more clarity. Psh. Oh, wow. It's going to be justice. They're going to call to question all of the work that was done. They're going to try to they're following the rabbit trail back to where it all came from. That's what these wavy lines in the clouds, y'all can't see, even behind her head, are all still pointing at her. Everything is pointing at her, even the clouds, the wavy lines behind her head. This is justice. And they're, because this week, they're looking at everything that was done to you. I'm not talking about just this past month. This could be dating back for years. They might have to even look back to your teenage years. They might even have to look back to you when you were 18 years old for some of you. Some of you when you were 13 years old. Somebody is getting ready literally to be held accountable for something that they've been working on for a very long time. To do something that was unfair and inequitable. And they did it all because you are a seer, water sign. You're a seer. It's a water sign out here that is a seer. What else, Holy Spirit? Wow, yeah. No one can be tricked. No one can be confused or anything anymore. Here we go. The Seven of Cups in the reverse here and the Magician. Everybody knows who was behind what was being done. Oh my God, this might end up in the news, y'all. They can't get away with it no more. Oh my Lord, this may end up in the news. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you want us to know? Is there anything else you want us to know? Whew. It's a good thing that I feel like I'm about to sneeze. There's a good thing that you completely isolated yourself, water signs, with the Five of Pentacles here from whoever this bad witch is. Because she will be held accountable this week. And it's good you separated your energy so that you could go through your transformation and become the seer that you are, whoever you are. Okay? Whoever she is, don't let her gaslight you. Don't talk to her. You know, you needed to separate your energy from this childish, lying gaslighter that plays mental manipulation games, you know, by playing with your emotions, by trying to make you doubt your reality, the reality of the games that she's been playing with you. She's been playing games with you for years by manipulating people, places, and things around you and trying to look innocent while doing it. Okay? And it could have caused an emotional upheaval in you that could have allowed them to energy harvest from you right up until you cut them off with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse and went cold on her. And if you notice, it could have been years ago you cut her off. Whenever you cut her off, if you notice, all of your energy came back into your body and suddenly your transformation began. If you notice, as soon as you cut all energetic cords and communication off from this emotional gaslighting, you got physically better. Everything in your life got better when you realized who the problem was. The challenge for you was for everybody else to find out who the problem was. That was the issue. Nobody else knew who the problem was because she was really good at emotionally manipulating people, being childish and gaslighting people. She was an expert at doing that. This might have been another water sign doing this to another water sign. Okay? But nonetheless, you have your confidence. When you cut her off, all of your confidence shot back up through the roof and you realize who the problem was. Okay? So, put on your red dress. Put on your high heels, put on your makeup, pet your cat, and take your ass on out. Ooh, this is love of the highest vibration, and we do not curse or use profanity on this channel. That is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot, which will be returning to you tomorrow. This is an alternative to for people with sensitive ears. So it's y'all got to give me some grace. Y'all got to give me some grace. Y'all got to give me a little bit of grace. Give me some time to transition this channel a little bit. You know, and get used to, you know, I have to actively work on, you know, remembering this is love of the highest vibration. Potty Mouth is over there on I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. That other QUAN Yin. Holy Spirit, please give me one or two or more cards to end this reading for my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, Holy Spirit. What is the final message for my water signs? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Pause. May moments of calm sustain you. Look, y'all. Y'all are about to get a break. Y'all been through a lot. Listen to me. And this has been on my mind too. Going right here. This is where y'all are going, water signs. Pause. Many moments of calm sustain you. You needed a break from all the things that were done to you. It was coming in like rolling tides of the ocean, like you're on a beach or something. The attacks were coming in like waves during November, October, hurricane season, when the wind is in an upheaval and the ocean has the ocean rolling in, wave after wave after wave. That's how your life has been for the past few years with this bad witch that's been attacking you. You need time to pause and breathe. And you're getting ready to get that time right now, okay? Because this is your week to release negative emotions and energy and to leave the bad parts of you behind and operate out of the lighter side of you now. And you're going to be able to take a breath and a pause by the beach. Okay, or whatever that beach place is in your head. That beach, this pause place for you might be Red Lobster, sweetheart. I do not know. Whatever pause for you is. For me, it is the beach. For somebody else, it might be Red Lobster or the big juicy crab or whatever it is to you. My water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I am QUAN Yin, and this is love of the highest vibration.